Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you are in good health. Welcome to your English class. Children, in last few sessions we have done about tenses and its various kinds. Now today is session 4 of tenses. Let's begin our session. Tenses, the meaning we have learnt it well, right? That it refers to the time with reference to the moment of speaking. Okay? It indicates the time when the action took place, whether it was present time, past time, or future time. Right? I hope the meaning is clear to you. Then we discussed about the types of tenses. Broadly, there are three types of tenses: past tense, present tense, and future tense. Right? After that, we learned the subparts of these tenses, that is simple present tense, present progressive tense, present perfect tense, present perfect progressive tense, simple past tense, past progressive tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect progressive tense. So these were the four tenses each of present tense and the four subparts of past tense, which we have learnt in our previous videos. Now in our last video we also learnt about simple future tense, right? Now today we will proceed further. Today we will learn about future progressive tense. Okay, future progressive tense. Now first we will learn about the formation of future progressive tense, how a sentence is formed using future progressive tense. Okay, the formation is use of shall or will plus be plus present participle form of the verb, that is V1 form of the verb, right? Shall will plus be plus V1 form of the verb, present participle form of the verb, right? I shall be going there next week. He will be coming here in the evening. So shall will plus be plus present participle form of the verb, right? Now since it is progressive, so we know the use of ing becomes mandatory. So we are going to add ing with the V1 verb. Okay, I shall be go plus ing, that is I shall be going there next week, right? Let's now see the uses of the future progressive tense. Now here are a few uses. Let's see them. The future progressive is used to express an action that is expected to take place in the normal course. It is less definite than the progressive tense. I am seeing him tomorrow. Now this is definite. I am seeing him tomorrow. I shall be seeing him tomorrow. So no definiteness is there. I am planning to see him, might see, might not see, right? Will he be going to see a movie? Again a little definiteness is little less here, right? Not very sure because it is a future action, right? Whereas in the first example, I am seeing him tomorrow is more of determination, right? Definite. Let's see the second one. It is used to express an action that will be in progress at a given point of time in the future. He will be going to Delhi at this time tomorrow. When I reach Panipat, he will be waiting for me. Now, these are actions that will be in progress at a given point of time in future. Right? He will be going at this time tomorrow. Okay? When I reach Panipat, he'll be waiting for me. So, these are the actions which will be in progress later in the future. Right? So, these are uses of future progressive tense. Let's see an exercise related to it to understand the topic better. Use the verb given in the bracket and write the sentence in the future progressive tense. Okay. Let's see first one. I do my work at that time. Okay. Now what does the format says? The format says use of will shall plus be plus V1 form of verb plus ing. Right? So the answer would be I will be doing my work at that time. Right? Let's see the next one. She read a novel then. She shall be reading a novel then. Okay, that is answer to the second one. She shall be reading a novel then. Let's see the third one. When I reach home, the gardener water the plants. When I reach home, the gardener shall be watering the plants. Right? My friend wait for me at 6 p.m. My friend shall be waiting for me at 6 p.m. They come here by train. They shall be coming here by train. He meet me in the evening. He will be meeting me in the evening. Right? Next one. When I reach Srinagar, it snow heavily. When I reach Srinagar, it shall be snowing heavily. I see you again next week. I shall be seeing you again next week. Right? Let's see the next one. My mother sleep when I reach home at night. My mother will be sleeping when I reach home at night. Let's see the last one. She boiled the milk then. She shall be boiling the milk then. Right, children? So, this is the exercise related to future progressive tense. So, I hope the formation, the uses and the exercise related to it is clear to you. Let's come to the next point, future perfect tense. Right? Now, children, as you all are aware that whenever there is perfect tense of any of the tenses, whether it is present, past or future, we have to use has, have or had. For past tense, we usually use had, and for future and present tense, we use has or have. Right? Depending on the person. First person, second person or third person. Depending on that, we use the words has and have. Right? Let's see first the formation of future perfect tense. Right? Now, the future perfect tense sentences are formed with shall will plus have plus past participle form of the verb, that is V3 form of the verb, right? Shall will plus have plus past participle form of the verb. I shall have gone, he will have gone, right? So we are using V3, okay, past participle form of the verb here. Let's see the uses of the future perfect tense. Future perfect tense is used to express an action that is expected to be completed by a certain time in the future. In half an hour, I shall have reached Delhi. Babita will have read this book by tomorrow evening, right? So what is it says is that action that is expected to be completed by a certain time in the future. So in next half an hour I shall have reached Delhi, and Babita, she will have read this book by tomorrow evening. So the action is in progress and is expected to complete it by a certain time in the future. Let's see the second use. It is used to express a speaker's belief that something has happened. You will have read the news of his death. You will have heard that she has divorced her husband, right? So this is used to express the speaker's belief that something has happened, okay? So for that we use future perfect tense, right? Let's see an exercise related to it. Use the verb given in the bracket and write the sentence in future perfect tense. Now children, the formation is shall will plus have plus V3, that is the past participle form of the verb. Let's see the first one. Harish do his work by the morning. Harish shall have done his work by the morning. Okay, an action that is expected to be completed by a certain time in future. So Harish shall have done his work by the morning. Second one, in about a week's time we reach the top of the mountain. In about a week's time we will have reached the top of the mountain, right? Next one, she finished this novel by evening. Sorry, it is she finished this novel by evening. The answer would be she shall have finished this novel by evening, right? Now the fourth one, by the end of the month they leave England. Answer would be by the end of the month they shall have left England. Fifth one, Saurav go to Gandhinagar by this time tomorrow. The answer would be Saurav will have gone to Gandhinagar by this time tomorrow, right? So this is about future perfect tense, the formation, its uses and an exercise related to it, right? I hope the concept is clear to you. Let's see the next one. Future perfect progressive tense. Future perfect progressive tense, first we will see the formation, okay? Now the future perfect progressive tense, in this the sentences are formed by using shall will plus have plus been plus present participle form of the verb, that is V1, and since it is progressive, so use of ing along with the word is there, right? uh, I hope the format is clear. Shall will plus have plus been plus V1, that is the present participle form of the verb, plus ing, right? Let's see the uses of future perfect progressive tense. The future perfect progressive tense is used to express an action that will be in progress over a period of time that will end at a point of time in future. By next January, we shall have been living here for 5 years. By the evening, he will have been working for 8 hours. Right? So, the future perfect progressive tense is used to express an action that is already in progress at present, and it is in progress over a period of time, right? And it will end at some point of time in future. Let's see example. By next January, we shall have been living here for 5 years. So we are already living here, right? So action is in progress. We are living here since 4 years and few months. So over a period of time, and that will end at a point of time in future. That is by next January, we shall have been living here for 5 years, right? So action which is in progress over a period of time, and that will end at a point in future. So that is the use of future perfect progressive tense. Clear? Now let's see an exercise related to it. Use the verb given in the bracket and write the sentence in future perfect progressive tense. Let's see the first one. She not cook for an hour by now. She shall not have been cooking for an hour by now. See, this is a negative sentence, so we have to add not after the word shall will. She shall not have been cooking for an hour by now. Let's see the next one. They live here for 10 years by then. They shall have been living here for 10 years by then. Right? Let's see the third one. We wait for him since morning. We will have been waiting for him since morning. He worked for 2 hours when you arrive there. He shall have been working for 2 hours when you arrive there. Right, children? So this is about future perfect progressive tense. So with this, we come to the end of our tenses. We have already discussed the three major parts of tenses, that is present perfect and future, along with their subparts. Each of them have four subparts: simple, then progressive, then perfect, and then perfect progressive, right? So in all, there are 12 parts of tense, and we have discussed the formation of all the 12 forms of sentences, what is the formation of it. We have also discussed the uses of each types of these tenses, and we have solved an exercise related to it. So I hope the concept of tenses is clear to you, right? So with this, we come to the end of our today's session. Thank you, children. Take care. Have a good day.